Okay, we're going to look at this OBDKey USB vehicle interface. We've got it on a Vauxhall 2010 car. I'm going to plug it in down here. Upside down. Okay, that's on. We'll turn the ignition on and then run up PC. So it's asking us engine management or transmission. This is a manual vehicle, manual transmission. So anyway, we'll take the engine management. Okay. Alright, there we go. So it says mil status off, DTCs none found. These are permanent fault codes, nothing found. We've got the VIN code there, and we've got OBD compliance, EOBD, protocol CAN 11-bit 500 kilobits a second, interface hardware is the OBDKey 1.40. The scan rate currently we're about 58 scans a second. Technically we've got 2 ECUs that have responded, and the main ECU address is 7E8. Okay, so let's have a look at the trouble codes, and you'll see here we've got camshaft position sensor. That's pending. Now I'm going to go back to live sensor and look at the engine RPM. I'll start the engine. Engine on. There we've got the engine RPM trace. I'll rev the engine a bit. Turn the fans off. Okay, that's revving the engine up and down nicely. Look okay there. Go to trouble codes again. Now here we've got 2 codes that have shown up, and that's deliberate. We've got camshaft position sensor and heater H02S heat control circuit. Now that's a heated oxygen sensor. It's telling me that there's a fault on both the oxygen sensor and the camshaft position sensor. Alright, we'll turn the engine off. Back to ignition on. And we'll go and have a look under the bonnet and see why those sensors are off. Now if you check this out here, what I did earlier, I just disconnected the oxygen sensor. That can go back onto there. I also did disconnect the camshaft sensor. And go back onto there and clip it in. Okay, this is the Vauxhall Ecotec engine, 1.6 litre, standard normally aspirated engine. We'll go back and look at the application again. Okay, so we'll go back to live sensor and start the engine. Look at trouble codes. I've actually got 3 trouble codes come up here. 1, 2, 3. So what's happened is that the ECU detected another fault before we went and connected that back. So it's given us O2 sensor heater circuit malfunction, P0135, H02S heater control circuit, P0030, and P0013 top 1, which is camshaft position sensor. So I'm going to turn off the engine, go back to live sensor, try an engine cycle again, see if any of those clear, go back to trouble codes. Okay, I've still got them there. I'll turn off the engine and then hit clear. Okay, so it's saying they've cleared now. We'll go back to trouble codes. Now it's telling me none found. So if that were a real fault, I would have fixed the components, gone into this application, cleared the trouble code, and that's gone. I can now start the engine again. Go and look into trouble codes, and sure enough, nothing there. Okay, that's the end of that demonstration.